This challenge is about assignment of task and event for different profiles. Some profile can assign task and event to another profile, and some profile can assign tasks themselves if the records is owned by them. So this is one of my demo tasks I have already created in the organization. So I'll come to the assignment first. I am running this application as a system administration profile. This name is containing that profile for which I want to do the configuration. This is the ID profile ID of that system administration. You have to keep that 18 digit profile ID to configure. I have kept this 18 digit ID as a name of the custom setting so that I need not to do a extra query. It will reduce one more SQL so that it will run fast. And this means it is available for task. This means it is available for event. Active means this whole rule is active. This profile name is for which profile will doing the configuration. This will give a better visibility of the other persons if they are viewing for what are that access permission to them. This is allowed profile for task means what are the for what are the different profiles this current profile can assign the task. And this means assigned allowed to tasks is true means if it is true, that means on this profile can assign tasks to other profiles, otherwise this profile are not. So according to this configuration, the system administrator can assign tasks to system administrator as well as standard user. But this it cannot assign event to other user. It can only assign event to the records he owns. So I will show you the demo right now. So this is my created task earlier. So I have assigned a task to the test user who is who is you can say who is a standard user. So this is test is a standard user. I assign the task to using uh, standard user. So now I'm going to assign it to myself again. Click on save. So you can say I'm assigned to myself as well because here a system administrator can add. This is a configuration system administrator can add to the system administrator as well. So now if I remove this and click on save, so now I have removed system administrator from this configuration. So if I click on edit and I click on save again, so it will throw that you are not allowed to assign the task to selected user because I have removed system administrator to system administrator assignment. So now I'll come for the second requirement where all user can assign to the record they own. So what I'll do, I'll go and I will this uncheck this. That means this user is not able to assign the record to other profiles, but he can assign to the record task or event to himself if the record associated record is owned by this particular user. So I have just checked. I click on save. So now this for allowed tasks is not there. So if I click on save, now it will go and save because this United Oil is owned by me only. So now what I'll do, I'll go edit. I'll try to edit these related to record to with some other opportunity which I'm not the owner. So you are not allowed to assign the tasks that you want. So this is how I achieved the requirement. So so now I'll do a small code walkthrough. This same will happen for event as well. So now I'll do a small code walkthrough. So go to setup. I have written two triggers on event and task. Both are running on before update and before insert. And I have written one handler class for these two trigger so that they can handle it can handle whatever the task things. So so I'll open one trigger. Both are same. So first I'm calling this populate record owner ID, and then I'm calling is allowed assignment. So populate record owner ID is uh, taking that responsibility to check whether that the associated record means the what ID record is owned by the current user. So I have created one custom field, one activity, and using that I am populating that field before insertion and before update. And during this is assignment method I'm checking that whether it is same or not. If it is same, then I am allowing, otherwise I'm not allowing. So, and another thing that I have also taken that bulk insert thing in consideration, so that you can insert task and event from data loader or any other bulk loading data tool as well. I have made these methods generic using S object, so that it can be used for event as well as it can be used for task. So before doing, I am doing an S object chip and doing that comparison here. So and as I written the code for the data loader insert forms for, so that what ID may be different for different objects. Like I try to inserting record for task, for opportunity, for account, for contact, for any other custom record, custom object record as well. So this portion is also taken care. So what I am doing, I am first taking that task, and I am taking that is object type from that what ID, and preparing a list of record, what ID record with a map, like a subject type as a key, and the list of IDs, list of what IDs as a value, as a key value pair. So and then when I the list is getting prepared, so I am doing a query on in that is object with ID and owner ID, and fetching that owner ID and populating in that task and event custom field to get that associated owner record ID. And during that assignment check, I am checking that that owner ID of the task and owner ID of the related list, this custom field is the same, then only I am allowing to save the record, otherwise I am throwing an error. In case of that it they are assigned means they are not able to assign to other profiles, they are only allowed to assign to themselves. And from other profile configuration means I am checking that owner ID, the whatever the owner ID that current user is assigned, taking the owner ID, querying in the database, saying that what profile they are, and checking the configuration that the profile is valid profile to get added. If it is not, then I am throwing an error. So I've given a detailed documentation on my code, so it will be easily understandable for whoever is viewing the code. Thank you. Hope you enjoy.